Hello, Reckon87 here, and welcome to episode 7 of our Austria-Hungary playthrough in Rule the Waves 2. Last episode finished, we were redesigning our fleet, and we will pick up with more ship designs as we head into this episode. Furthermore, we'll look to see if we can't ratchet up some tensions and do a bit of sabre rattling to get an engagement kicked off somewhere. As ever, this was taken from a Twitch livestream, so do expect the usual distraction that comes alongside that. And without further ado, I will hand you over to live audio. Let's go to build screen. Please build me. Can I ever afford to? Let's look at 2. Admire them and then say I'm never going to be able to afford this. Yeah, I'll just stick you on halt. I might have to just cancel that because it's not good having sitting here for years. And the time is built there behind the times. Right, Achilles comes in. Anti-aircraft artillery. Now we get it. No. Where is anti-air? You need to be high. Good. Right, who have we got doing what? You guys can all be probably mothballed, yeah. Good. Actually, interesting, our newer ones are smaller than our older ones. But are obviously infinitely better. 8 6-inch guns. Do we put on these? Oh, a lot less, 5 6-inch guns. Oh yeah, but of course these guys are the... they only have the 1, 2, 3, yeah, 5 side broad... 5 turrets broadside. And these guys are just much faster, which is what you want. 18-inch guns. Oh, we're getting to Breezy lands now. Flying boat. Range. This one has more range. I want, please. Britain crushed their rebels. Yeah, fair enough. Good. Industrial tech boost. We could absolutely whoop Italy's bum. Ooh, superimposed turrets on light cruiser, okay. Well, it's not really going to happen, but fine. We would like to add an air unit of fighters. I wasn't really going to add them. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. I don't think anyone's going to be a threat to my air bases for quite a while, actually. Yeah, we'll take whatever you're selling, mate. Yes, we'll happily sell guns to the Balkans. How could that possibly go wrong? And depth charge as well. We should probably upgrade our... not upgrade, but... new batch of destroyers at some point. That's quite like a war. It's very quiet. I've got built lots of new toys and I've not got to play with them. Bunch of subs come out. What we are going to back our ally unconditionally. Okay, what have you got for us? The range is worse. Speed is worse. Slightly better toughness, but no. How are we doing on funds? Actually, we're not too bad, and in 7 months we can switch on our second battleship for my ever increasingly top heavy navy. Discovered oil in Tonkin. Where is Tonkin? I have no idea. That's what you call it? Dalmatia in here. I have no idea. I would have thought it'd be mine since they got all excited about it. I'm now clicking on places I know are called other things just because I'm confused. That doesn't matter. Right, Right, we're running a small surplus, which is good. More submarines coming out, which will help that. Yeah, 1-1 Britain. New flying boat, excellent. So we'll put some of these in our air groups. Let's add a flying boat. Just another 6. Copy and paste it all the way down. Which is annoying if it deletes the ones that are there, but so be it. We don't have any experience to lose anyway, so it's not a big deal at this point. It gets annoying later on. Okay. And then we want to see if we can get actually some kind of attack aircraft. It's really what we want. I think we can manage this, and indeed we can. Our submarines, heavy cruisers coming out. Oh, I forget to see. I didn't read that sea trial one. Ah, piece of trash, Italy ship. Russian governments want it. Have it, mate. Ah, light AA. So we should probably go back and redesign all their stuff now and throw in light AA. I'm actually not too worried about aircraft just yet. Here is our grand and glorious navy. One more heavy cruiser and one more battleship going in. What more could we want? Rigging that slightly. Potentially a third Maros. Wonder how much the design has changed. I do like this ship. Build one. We potentially build something slightly better. But I just want a third one of them. Italian battle cruiser now. This could be a bit more interesting. Some chunky guns on that. Nah, I think that's too slow for a battle cruiser, to be perfectly honest. He is not going to be able to run down any of the modern cruisers. So look, my light cruiser is 27, my heavy cruiser is 28. Actually, it's funny, my heavy cruiser can outrun my lights. We can run away from him. And if he comes up against a heavier ship, well, his 6 sensor armor is just going to get mulched. How's our... He is only 20,000 tons, so he's definitely more of a... Feels more like a heavy cruiser than a battle cruiser. Boy. Sweet. Got some more heavy cruisers worked up. What we got here? The inconstant. 9, 16 inches. Good. Whew. So I think that's comparable to what we just planned. Did we go for 12? I think we might go for 12. We had more armor. We are much slower though. And that's going to be our Achilles heel for our battleships. Oh, it's a battle cruiser. Yeah, no, see, this is a much better battle cruiser design. Reasonable speed, donkey guns, average armor. Okay. Yeah, Britain's going to be a tricky one when we try to pick a fight. Oh, I should probably... that's not, if it gets too much higher, I'll have to lower the intel spying there. Yeah, okay, we are affording all this stuff at the minute, and we're running a surplus. This is good. Our navy is embiggening into a reasonable state. Keep these guys into reserve. Look around a bit fair. Oh, I need to overhaul my corvettes. I'm tempted to actually just rebuild them and get the mine clearance on the go. I'll not worry too much about that. Right, you guys need a refit. Just gonna get like paint. Oh, it's horrendous. Oh, you got minesweeping gear. Brilliant. I might as well throw some of these on. Not that you're ever going to see combat, but sod it, why not, eh? Oh. Thought it would limit me when I got to 16. It did not. Good. Yep, fine, I'll do. Well, yes, rebuild the later ones, please. And anyone else heading towards obsolete? I'm surprised, probably not, the number of ridiculous rebuilds we've been doing. We're not far away, some of these 1910 ones, so it'll be next. Again, I'll buy it. I don't know. I would probably have some with 8 inches, to be honest. Few ships. We will aggravate things with France. My lights use 8. No, they're on 6s. Play my older heavies. No, they're on 10s. Maybe I don't use 8s. Yeah, he's starting to look pretty outclassed. Never really got to use these, and already we're looking done. It's only been 5 years, which is a pace in naval development at this time period. What are we going to ask? Cost prestige, but we get more budget? Heck yeah. Fundamental improvements, right, let's go higher on you, slightly lower on you. How's the almanac looking? We massively out-tonnage France and Italy on battleships, but the tables are reversed on battle cruisers. That's probably the next thing we want to look at. It's a new generation of battle cruisers. Heavy cruisers, yeah, we're ahead, and maybe they've not gone in for that as much. Light cruisers, not too much talk about. France has gone quite heavy in there, but it's meh. Destroyers, again, we could do with a handful more. So Britain is just mental. We'll not build anything new just yet. We'll save up a little bit of a war chest. See what other tech we can get before we go on the next generation of battlecruisers. Yeah, Germany, I ain't fighting you. Have it. Better 5-inch guns, fine. Oh, aircraft. Can we get anything else in now? Anything interesting? No. Okay. So be it. We got 6 of each of these things. Okay, some of those guns on destroyer, nothing I'm ever going to use, I don't think. Never. HE effectiveness. So I don't have any. That's right, we'll get it on the next round of refits. Alien light cruiser. Yeah, okay, looks pretty light cruisery. Nothing too exciting there. Fast though, 31 knots. Fair play. Better torpedoes, happy at that. Our docks have been built, and I'll probably just go straight into it. Ah, unit machinery. That is something we are going to want on our fighter, our battle cruisers and our cruisers. We do not want them to slow down when they get hit. I've seen this before. You're stealing the same design. It's like they've forgotten to hand in a assignment. Here, this one from last time. Take it. Fine battle cruiser. Yeah, it's decent actually. It's akin to what we've got at the minute. Very like our current one actually. We were rocking 13 inches, 11 inches. Not bad. Our old cruisers are definitely outpaced at this point. 3 and 4 inch guns and single dual purpose. Ah, dual purpose. Excellent. Yeah, we're going to want to start doing a whole load of that. We have time before aircraft really kick off. Current fleet could not handle it in the slightest. Motor torpedo boats. Yeah, maybe we can get some of those. Look at that, since we've got a little bit of cash. Probably under here. Yeah. Let's get a couple. We'll get. I mean, it's pretty cheap. Okay, we'll get 3 out of roads. Okay, well, let's build 2. I haven't yet in a squadron actually. Build some in Sardinia. Couple there. Spalato, or Dalmatia even. And why not even throw some in Benghazi. Or Libya, I should say. It doesn't necessarily be where they get put. Not near base. One of those, please. 2 of those. In fact, should have a quick look at how are we in terms of static defences. Dalmatia, Austria-Hungary. Is that it? Ooh, I've been neglecting my 6-inch coastal batteries. I usually like to build a couple around all my places I own. Although to be honest, they're getting fairly outclassed. I'll not bother anymore. Just to dissuade landing ships and things, really. We will deal with it. Germany. Definitely. Hurts our budget a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, and I think we're in a good time to plan our next battlecruiser. Let's get that going. See if we can kick off another war as well afterwards. It's going to be short range. 27 is nice. Oh, that costs a lot to go up. Yeah. If you look at the weight there, so go from 26 knots to 27 knots costs us about 400 tons. Go from 27 to 28 costs us 700 tons. I feel this is probably a bit on the big side. Oh, that's because I'm building a battleship. Derp. Right. Anyway, please auto build me a battle cruiser. That's what I want. Much better. Still massive. 29 speed though, that's nice. Let's go for it. It's a 30 cost me. Yeah, let's go 30. Do I need 16-inch gun? I don't know. And I don't know if I need that many of them. Get triple turrets on you. Yes, I can. Let's get a queue. Okay, stick triple turrets. So that's what that can't even speak. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, that's 10 gun broadside. That's pretty good. Yeah, you don't let my secondaries be in turrets. But this is, I feel like this is getting very similar to our actual battleship we just built, just it's a heck of a lot faster and it's going to be less armoured. But I suppose that's what a battle cruiser is. Can't complain too much about that. You are going to want to have lots of light AA on you, which we'll look at in a minute. And we're going to want dual purpose guns. Let's see what am I worried about you coming up against? Well, even, yeah, because 16's, your belt's going to get nowhere near it. But I'm not really worried about you, because you're not supposed to stand toe to toe with anything that can throw 16 shells at you. You're going to be fighting stuff which is more, maybe, probably even 10 inches to be honest. Kind of heavy cruiser type realm. In case your armor is absolutely fine. can we? Lots. I need a 3-inch deck? Probably not. Half-inch, let's drop you down quite significantly to say 9. Turrets a little bit more armoured. Secondaries will also need to go up a little bit. 7. Oh, what does unit do? Unit machinery. Starting to like look at this. Probably a little bit gun heavy, to be honest. What if we just did do triple turrets there? Yes. We removed that. So we were at 10, so we're down to 9, a 9 gun broadside. That's quite significant weight saving. And I think that's still more than enough firepower for the job we want it to do. Oh, we could go up to like 8-inch sec. There's an idea. Is there any, well, apart from making it say slightly smaller to save on cash. Anything else we want? Well, I don't want to go. I don't want to go much heavier on the armor. I'd rather just run away from anything that can do through it. Oh, that's the one I need to. Ammo just cost me. I'll be able to go this high. 120. Stuff weighs so much. Like 110. Ah, it's not. That's don't. Doesn't help. I suppose we've got bigger guns, but we'll do. Wait, let's. 150 tons left, so we'll have 4 of these. Well, let's give a bit of weight there. Good. Oh, here's an idea. Oh, do we stick on a catapult? We don't know what catapult is. So be it. I don't know where our limit is. Miniature heavy sentry gun. Still too many. Too heavy. That's better. I think that 14 you're okay with. 16 you're unhappy about. Let's come down to 12. What if I went to 22 there? You're okay? Went to say 24? Still okay. Alright. Have to remove some of our light AA, but that's okay because we're getting a heavy factor from the dual purpose 4-inch. We don't have dual purpose. Fine.
What you have is nothing more than a system of wires and circuits.
And that saved us a whole bunch of weight, which we're probably just gonna
Can show feelings.
a couple extra
The extent of which you program it.
little bits of ammo. 125. Yeah, I'm probably happy with that.
Friend, no more than the table you built it on will be.
A 9 salvo broadside of 16-inch guns. We've also got 6-inch salvo of 8-inch guns. And we're at 30 knots. Can't shave much weight off it. Could we shave off? Get down to 46. Okay. Interesting. If I go something like a 10-inch gun. Yeah. Need to armor up our secondaries a little bit more. I'm worried. Oh, too far, too far. We can make that work at 41.7. Okay. Maybe we'll do that. They're a bit tougher against some of the likely shells we're supposed to get. Right, I think that's enough. Enough fine tuning. Right. Done. Nice. Let's send a battleship. More tension, all the tension. Get into some fights. There we go. Nice. Right, we're gonna bring this down to low. I don't want a two-front war. This should be pretty quick, but oh, actually, can we? No! What? Yeah, it's clearly not. Which can't invade the main. Can't believe this is out with my invasion range. Hurts, that hurts. I'm bumping this up to half. Just till we get that. Thing's messing with me. Oh, no, don't end the turn. Ah. Can we mobilize everyone? Yes, activate everyone and everything, and then we'll get our corvettes onto trade protection. Oh, we don't have enough. Alright, let's also throw our older destroyers on trade protection then. Yeah. Guess we need to build some more corvettes. That's easy, we can do that. Right, we can probably do that. Well, not quite now. Apparently we're struggling to pay everything when they're full price, but okay. I'm going to take half of these off. We need them. And then we'll feed them in as we lose ships. Actually, you know what, let's just build some corvettes. I've got blooming corvette. No one cares about it. Yeah, I'll design me a corvette. Sure, 5-inch guns. Yada yada yada. It's not going to ever do anything of interest. Whatever, doesn't really matter. Oh yes, sure, do it. I'll build a bunch of them. We'll go unrestricted submarine warfare. Okay, we're attacking Italy. We have a lot heavier ships. We've got a lot of battle cruisers. We'll go for it, see what happens. If it's a cruiser thing, we could find ourselves definitely outgunned. Ooh. Looks quite spicy actually. What we got? We've got our 2 battle cruisers. They're reasonable. Well, there are a few of those with kind of rocking 13-inch guns.
Tiny flames will dance across the dark.
We also have our new heavy cruisers. Very nice. All depends. All depends what we're up against. You guys, let's bring everyone up to say 20 knots. We'll hunt ourselves some Italians. On all our recon guys taken off. Right, bottom target is just there, outside of Barry. No contact thus far. Interesting. Speed. Maybe my first battle in like a couple hours of streaming and they're gonna run away. Still our planes coming out. Is there seriously gonna be no Italians? Oh, here we go. Found something. Okay. Guys, go have a look. I think it's a big one, right? Change yourself up to line ahead. Skirting them at visual range. Get the slightly heavier line to come over here. I mean, it does depend. If it's a proper brand new battleship, then we are in trouble. Get too close. I'm surprised if it is. Oh, I was going to say it's on its own. The line ahead as well. It's a couple more light ships. Right in line ahead. Make some beats, right? Kick up speed. Quite squad max, but let's see what we can do. Yeah, their squad max is absolutely terrible. As is yours. Okay, so we do have some slower ships we've got to be careful with. Okay, it's not a battleship. You guys panicky, but it is a heavy cruiser. 4 10-inch guns, 6-inch belt. Just the kind of thing these guys would love to eat. Pull away a little bit with our light cruisers. The battle cruisers down into it. And we'll bring our heavy cruisers down as well. A little bit more weight of fire. And there's a few more ships buzzing around, so we have to be careful. Let's get the other lights here to go and have a wee scout about this way. Maybe we won't drive too headlong in. We'll curl off our battle lines. I'm a little conscious to see what these are. This is a whole bunch of unidentified ships. I'm getting nervous now. Battlecruiser at Lissa is out of ammo for guns at bear. We say what? Aft centerline turret. Oh no, I disabled. What? How have you lost 2 turrets already? What's going on here? Here's your log. But no hits. It's just jammed. All your turrets are jammed. Brilliant. I mean, we're not hitting anything at the minute. Right, oh, hello. I think there's a battlecruiser in there, which I certainly inclined to believe. Get these guys to go down and actually take out the objective. Man, that's a lot of ships. Ooh, and we're starting to take some beats. Got the pace, let's pull away. Take some serious beats. What are we up against here? Francesco Ferrucci. Again, okay, we're not outgunned, 13-inch guns. Sabre, we are outshipped though. So, kind of long term, we are indeed outgunned. Can't pull away a little bit. If we can get heavy cruisers are kind of on the wrong side. Get them to come south and just skirt round and try and pick on some of these lighter ships from the outside. I should stop changing these guys' directions so much, but I want you to actually head out to the east in a line if you can. What are you guys doing? Let's take you off the eye control because you're being ridiculous. Here you can put out smoke for a little bit. Head off this way. We'll do the same as you. So mental. Down some smoke. Head off that. We did launch some torpedoes, which actually, to be given the massive ships, it's maybe not a terrible idea. Oh wait, oh, use your rudder jammed. Oh, they're all doing it. Interesting. These are some of my new ones. Let's see if you went to like him. Want something in the middle of all that stuff would be nice. He's probably gonna run out before it hits anything. Okay, never mind. I'll get these guys to hold the fire. Actually, right, light cruisers, come over here. You need to deal with some of these destroyers. Right, I will. Hold your torpedo fire. Stop smoking. Ditto with you guys, so you don't launch them at silly targets. From south, what you guys found? Privet. Well, happy hunting, and we'll come in and destroy the target. There's a lot of torpedoes in the water. No guarantee we'll hit anything, but not a bad shout. And there's so many ships around here, surely we're going to hit something. I need to watch. We're starting to take a little bit of beats here. Okay, we've got one turret back. We have taken 3 heavy hits. You're still working. So yeah, our firepower output is also still diminished at the minute. I can't believe we've not hit anything in terms of these torpedoes. There we go. Got one. Only one. You know what? It's a start. Right, I'd say we've got this beat given we've got 3 of our guys here. You're going to be a turret and it's going to be irritating. Let's see if we can't get rid of that bombardment target even with that turret there. Right. What max is 15? That's not what we want. Go as fast as you can. And then we're going to go for another torpedo run, I think. We can do it. There's a Python. We're going to have to rebuild the destroyers after this, but such is the nature of torpedo boats, really. Like, we're making the battle cruisers turn. It's kind of what we want. So we're drawing a lot of heat in our pursuit to do so. Okay, I know. Could you hit the bombardment target, please? Set your target specific. Here we go. Please. We can get that done. We can not worry about it. Just go down to 20 knots. Right. A couple of little side fights. This fight I think is going fine. This one is a little ropey. Got to turn away, which is good. You're a bit precarious doing this kind of scenario. Try it. You shoot the thing I told you to shoot at, please. Alright, we are absolutely mullering this Bolzano. Oh, come on, guys. I have to tell you all the time. Don't do that. That is a lot of bad guys. Don't know if we'll take them all. We've managed to put a torpedo in one of them. The alright class, but a lot of it's, I don't know about, it's just a massive destroyer swarm which we can deal with. But the tricky bit is these 3 battle cruisers. We've got 2 of our own. Not a complete loss. You can be smart about it. Which No, 50-50. Oh, they've got a seaplane tender. North. You guys also head north, if that's the way the Bolzano's going. Guys can come back down this way. If I just pop down to cruise while you attack those targets. Guys, to slow down a little bit so you don't get too far ahead of my battle cruisers. Old light cruisers are doing absolutely nothing for us at the minute. I'll take a sinking of a seaplane tender if we can. Right, no hits that time. Hit with light cruiser. Destroyer doesn't really matter. Ooh, and we've taken 4-inch hits. That's fine. Wish you could see how much health or whatever it is you had left to go on that thing. It's frustrating when you can't. Right, you keep beating that guy. On fire, yeah. No, light damage. Some of that red tone means. Probably hit my fair few times, but maybe not doing as much damage as we hoped. Get more heart going out and not coming in, which is good. And switch our line around. Man, these turning circles are massive. What's your formation? No, not line abreast. You need to be on line ahead. You need to get in south to support battle cruisers. Definitely want our light cruisers in here to try and take care of some of these destroyers, as they are doing good. Likewise with our, well, to a lesser extent, but we also want our heavy cruisers doing that similar job, just clearing out some of the chaff here. Right, you're still in range, so I'll just keep you there for now. Too noticeable. Ooh. Starting to take a lot of hits. Oh, it's a 6-inch battery. Yeah, fair enough. Stop shooting the battery. I need to shoot this bombardment target. So I don't think you're going to win against the battery. I'm going to steal your destroyers though. They're better served up here. Also have to take a look at how much ammo we've got left because we don't have that much. Probably fine now, the fight's not been going on that long. Lots of AP actually. Especially this guy because the blooming turrets are forever disabled. Alright, let's see if we can't separate a few of these destroyers and get them out of the picture. There's this blasted heavy cruiser which we put a lot of beats into. Uses to sink. That destroyer's looking worryingly close. Not want to be the victim of a torpedo here. Like having to babysit two sides at once, it's a bit frustrating. Right, you guys are continuing to do that, that's good. Managed to shear off a little bit here. Oh, they're firing the bit. Don't fire at that, fire at the bombardment target, so once that's done, you can just leave. I might just run away anyway, not worry about it. Focus on getting ships rather than the objective. No big hits going in. You guys are going to have to switch back with these battle cruisers which are bearing down on us. destroyer in the middle is worrying me that for launching of torpedoes could get pretty awkward. You guys come back up. Heavy cruisers, you come along. It's definitely a tricky one. How is this destroyer not dead yet? Nah, do you know what? Light cruisers, forget about it. Come back up. We want you in this fight. Need you in this fight. I'm just really try and keep them at a bit of range and see if we can't whittle them down slightly. The odd kill. Where is that? He's here. He's dead. Good. And destroyers are not going to do too much. You guys are getting dangerously close. Good pull out. You're unsurprisingly hitting their stop to destroyer a lot. That looks like a little bit of a torpedo run, but it's quite a range. The thing I would get very upset if I ended up on the wrong end of the torpedo at that range. Have a nosy what that is. Probably revert or something, but hey, we'll sink it. How far are we from night time? Not that far. That's when things can get really interesting. About doing your mad destroyer runs. Formation are you in Spalato? Line abreast now. Come on, man. Come on. Get your kid. Head in the game. Okay, putting out some fire. This is good. Not with our big ships though. It's unfortunate. Our battle cruisers are getting a little bit beat, but the damage is pretty manageable. Pretty manageable. Light damage. No info, no info. So it's possibly the one we put a torpedo into. Is can we get actually close enough to them to do it again with the amount of screens they've got? I would quite like to finish off this heavy cruiser as well, because he cannot be long for this world. Let's do a switch back. Keep them honest. Destroyer falling by the wayside. Happens to the best of us. Line ahead, please. Not listening to me. Right. What's your problem? Don't seem to have one, you just can't keep up. Interesting. A whole lot of shots and a whole lot of misses at the minute. That makes something happen. Tempted to get these guys through a torpedo run on a heavy cruiser, it would be pretty much certain death for them. Might get the job done. Maybe not yet. He's a little more isolated, I'd be tempted. You guys are just ignoring me now. Independent, line ahead, come on. In there somewhere, that heavy cruiser we were thinking about sinking. Yeah, where did? Miles the wrong way. Which, to be fair, just doing what you're told, but still. We're starting to chase them back towards port. Indeed we are. Oh, what did you find? Just a merchant. Fine. Fine. Assuming you sunk it? No. We'll sink it. Air destroyer, which is going down. Nah, we're things to do, I'm afraid. You can swim to port, it's not far. How do we make headway into this ball of death? I know, it's a lot of ships. Mainly destroyers, but still it's a lot of ships. Problem is the way that AI is probably switching up targets quite a lot of the time as well. We find ourselves just on the end of a beating here. Both kind of clobber each other a lot, but don't actually sink anything. Then this way. Not heavy cruiser. Yeah, heavy cruiser. Thankfully, they seem as bad as hitting stuff as we are at the minute. Battle cruisers don't seem to have, you know, we don't seem to be taking much damage, it says as we take one. But we hit them as well with a 13-inch gun. Excuse me. The problem is we are outnumbered with them. Until we clear out the screens, we can't really do the kind of destroyer charge. But these guys, it looks like they can finish off this heavy cruiser. Even maybe come down and snag that steam contender. Destroyers or more light cruisers, please come for this direction. As long as, even if we're just distracting them. Oh, darkness. That's where it does start to get very interesting. How long till actual darkness? A wee bit, a wee bit. And we'll see if we can't do some mad torpedo runs with our destroyers. Okay, these guys do need to be careful. I would quite like the light cruisers over to support them. I know they have a lot of destroyers and I would not like to run into them. Yeah. I wonder if they're heading for port actually. May I think, we've had enough. Max, oh, it's actually even slower. From the old destroyers, about to take some hits. Right, I think it might be time. It's not quite dark, but they're coming towards me, and I will definitely, definitely take that. Still coming towards me. Surely they're going to make a turn. They might not need to. I might just drown in a sea of destroyer fire here. Not great. I might get one off. Not convinced it's going to do very much though. No solution. No solution. I'm not firing at destroyers. Right. Change of plan. Change of plan. Pull out. Make sure we don't get torpedoed ourselves. Well, I can't believe I've lost the rest of the fleet. That heavy cruiser we eventually crippled was only going about 10 knots. Yeah, I have no idea where it's gone. So a bunch of destroyers I should be having in the action. Oh, I think we might have found them. long as their battlecruisers don't turn round in this direction. Darkness falls, okay. Alright. Try a little bit of night fighting and see what happens.
Tomorrow, and the next day, and the day after that.
Watch this one might peter out to be a draw if we can't find them in an advantageous position. Found somebody, probably just destroyers, to be perfectly honest. Say it's a light cruiser, I'm not convinced. Oh, you launched your torpedoes at them anyway. Yeah, it's just destroyers. Stop it! But I didn't have you guys set on. Ah! In my distraction, I was not paying attention down here. Some of these could potentially be a nicer target. No, it's just destroyers.
And the day after that.
I think this is going to cost us a couple of destroyers for not much gain. Yeah, alright, pull out, pull out, pull out. Alright, I think we're going to have to write this one off. Not a victory. Get one to pull out.
I guess we all have future pants.
Oh well, never mind, never mind. Just head for home. Don't have the numbers of destroyers to succeed in these torpedo runs.
And the day after that.
Tripping up over their superior numbers. And with the Austro-Hungarian Navy heading for home with a tail between their legs, that's where we're going to draw this video to a close. So a fairly frustrating first engagement with the Italians. Fortunately, it didn't end too badly. We lost 2 destroyers total, and we did manage to sink one of theirs. We did give up a few victory points for not achieving objectives, but there's plenty time for revenge in the future. As ever, this was taken from a Twitch live stream. If you are interested in catching me live, there's a link in the description below. Failing that, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you in the next one.